Welcome back, you gorgeous weirdos. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know I'm starting this in a weird place, but I really wanted to focus on dip top coat. I'm going to show you how to perfect yours right here, right now, but stay tuned if you want to see the manicure because I will leave that in later. So the first step to dip top coat, obviously I finished my nails, I buffed them ultra smooth. Now I'm going in with a coat of activator. Activator is what actually dries your dip base and your dip top, so this is absolutely necessary for your dip top coat to dry perfectly smooth and glossy. So I'm going to apply this to every nail and let them sit for 2 minutes, and then we're going to move on to the next step. So Azure Beauty sent over this entire dip kit, which again you will see later on in the video if you want to stick around and watch. But thank you so much to Azure for sending this over and sponsoring this video. So after I let the activator sit for 2 minutes, I'm going to take a dry paper towel or lint-free wipe and wipe off any excess activator residue that might be sitting on the surface of a nail. That's going to help you to prevent against contaminating your dip top coat. So now let's move on to the actual top coat. I'm using the Azure because they're my favorite dip liquids, of course. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a moderate amount of liquid in 3 strokes across the nail. That's it. You don't want to over manipulate this. I did wipe off the excess liquid on my paper towel just on the off chance that I came in contact with activator. This is all to prevent top coat contamination. If your top coat brush has ever gotten hard mid manicure, that's probably what happened. So again, I'm going to each nail, just doing 3 quick strokes on each nail, wiping off that brush in between each nail. I'm going to let that sit and dry for not even a minute. Once your first nail that you did starts looking a little bit wrinkly, that's usually a good indicator that you're ready for your second coat, and you do need 2 coats. I don't know what the magic or the science or the witchcraft is. I'm not a chemist. I don't know how these things work, but I do know you need 2 coats. As you can see, that first nail I started with, it's starting to look a little bit wrinkly or not quite as glossy as that thumbnail is. That's my indicator that I'm ready for coat number 2. So coat number 2 is going to be basically the same as coat number 1. Again, you don't want to over manipulate this because it's an air dry product, but you can take your time, go a little bit slower, and cap off your free edge before wiping the brush on your paper towel, again, just to avoid any activator contamination. I'm going to go ahead and do this for each nail, and then you're going to see the finished result, and then I'll show you the dip kit in case you want to check that out. So before I show you the finished look, here is the dip kit that Azure sent over. It is a 20-piece dip powder kit. I'm going to show you everything that comes in it. This kit, as I'm doing this voiceover, is on sale for $25.99, I believe. This is an insane value for the price that you're paying. They include this little paper, and I love that they do this so you can see the difference each color will give you depending on how many dips you do. Because I've seen a lot of people, like, mine doesn't look like this picture or whatever, and I'm like, well, how many dips are you doing? Because if you're only doing 1, your color is not going to have full opacity. So I love that they include that. They also include a little how-to with your step-by-step. Here are all the products you're going to get in this kit. They do include all of the dip powder. They also include a bunch of extra goodies. One thing that I love that they throw in here is a cuticle pusher. I can never have enough of these things. I love them for natural nail prep. It also includes travel-sized bottles of all the liquids that you're going to need, your base, your activator, your top, and a brush saver, just in case you contaminate your base brush or your top coat brush. Here are all the colors that are included. I'll throw a picture of everything swatched out for you guys on the screen. It also comes with a fluffy dusting brush, which you're going to see me use. That's a great ombre brush too, so save that just in case you want to do an ombre at some point. They also throw in spare brushes just in case you contaminate something, and this is the cutest, bittiest little nail file I've ever seen in my whole entire life. This is going right in my purse, and I'm taking it with me everywhere because it's so darling and adorable. So let's get into a little bit of dipping. I'm not going to show you the entire manicure because I don't want to be super repetitive. This was a top coat video. Oh, quick note, this kit comes with clear, which I super appreciate. I love that this comes with clear because especially if you're using glitters, and this kit comes with a ton of glitters, you're going to need clear. So let's move on and start the application. As you can see, I already did a few nails. I'm going to show you the gray, which is the most beautiful, soft. This dip powder is so soft. I could not believe it. I was a little bit shocked. It feels like you're dipping into a cloud. I love this dip powder. Dipping into the gray, it's absolutely gorgeous. The coverage in one dip was really quite impressive, but wait till you see it in two. You can see it on the pinky nail, and you already saw it in the beginning of the video. But here we are doing the manicure. I'm doing things bass-ackwards today, I know, but I really wanted to spotlight the dip top coat for you guys because I've seen a lot of people have a lot of problems getting their dip top coat smooth and glossy, so that was the whole purpose. But if you're still here, hello, thank you for sticking around. If you are still here after watching the dip top coat portion of the video, leave me any kind of gray emoji down in the comments section. I don't know, an elephant? What else is gray in there? Find something creative, let me laugh a little bit. I'm going to move on and do the glitter nail. It is absolutely stunning. This glitter is beautiful. It's one of those very fine glitters you don't need to mess with. You don't need to press it down. You can dip right into it. You don't have to pour over or lay in. You can just dip right in, and it's absolutely perfect. I'm going to move on into coat number 2 for the gray, and you're going to see this coverage is absolutely perfect and beautiful. And then we're going to do the second coat of the glitter. So I will let you watch, and then I will come back and I'll show you a little trick with the clear dip powder. So as you can see, I did dip both of those nails into clear. I highly recommend using clear dip powder, especially over your glitter nail. You want to make sure you have a layer of protection between your nail and your file/buffer, just to protect and make sure those glitters don't go anywhere. This is a great clear, as you're going to see in the finished result. But here's a little trick with the clear. Sometimes the clear can look a little bit grainy or bubbly at the end of your manicure, and that is because the clear didn't completely dissolve into your dip liquids. So after you dust off your clear dip powder with your fluffy brush, I like to grab a stiff bristled manicure brush. It can even be an old toothbrush or a new toothbrush that you're not planning on using, and just give it a little bit of a scrub. Make sure your liquids have been set first, because otherwise you're going to mush things up. But that can make a huge difference in the clarity of your nail after you finish your manicure. So I go ahead and activate everything. I did a little filing and buffing off camera, and you already saw the top coat application. So without further ado, I will show you the finished look. It's beautiful, it's simple, it's perfect for winter. I love this manicure so much, and these products are amazing. Thanks to Azure for sending over this kit and sponsoring this video. Thank you guys for spending some time with me today. I hope this was helpful. I hope the rest of your day is as beautiful as you are, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you, bye.